Hello everyone and welcome back here. Still talking about lap steel and chords, and still gonna say it one more time. This has got to be the easiest instrument in the whole world to learn how to play. I'm tuned up right now in an open E, so when I go across, that's an E. That's the E chord. So if you was reading a songbook and it said play in an E, A, and a B, that would be so simple. You could, depends on how it goes, the rhythm. Here's one. Back to the E. Now we're going to the B. Back to the B. Simple. That was just a 3-chord song, and it could be any song. It could have been fast, it could have been slow. Whatever the song is, you make it. Now there's a lot more songs that's got a lot more chords in it. There's 4-chord songs. There's actually some 2-chord songs in there. Beatles did a lot of 2-chord songs and all. But now to make it interesting, everybody didn't play the same thing. Some played, let's say you're playing an E, like this, or the bass man. And here is that's an open E. So here's another E on the 12th. While he's doing this, you might be going. Something in that neighborhood. But, like I said, you can play it. Well, today I started loving when I was in that A and went to the B, all I did was go a whole step and a half step. And that's how I sound. Okay, so exploring your chords, and then you gotta get your picking down. Now, your picking, a lot of times if I'm playing with a band and in a situation where we got a lead guitar player and a piano player and all, I'm not sitting here going or nothing like that. I may just come in like, do it that way. I mean, I am just so raking across. Slide back a half. half a step. Now that depends on where the song's going. Could be going in this direction. Or it could be going. See how I skip? All I'm doing, I'm hitting strings number 2 and 4. Then strings 1 and 3. And this 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm using them. Slide in. And I hope you can see my fret numbers there on my guitar. That way you can know. And like I said, G, D, and C. Let's play that one. C back to the D, back to the G. I slid in, or you could have went out. Alright, to get to that C sometimes, and it depends on the way the song's going. I hit strings number 3 and 1 like this. Then when I get to the C, I rake across. There's your skip. That would be strings 1 and 3, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 8th fret. And that's a whole step, and a half step. What that is a G, a A, a B, and a C. Then to the D, add the 10th fret. Back to the C. And then back to the D. And back to the G. And that's in a lot of songs, you know. That's one thing they don't copyright is chords that I know of. I mean, you can't do the words, but you can do the chords. That's why I don't play other people's music. I've done had 2 copyright strikes. The bad thing is, one of them was my own song. And I ain't never figured out how that come about, but I just took the song down. It wasn't that important to me. Some people might have fought it and had to hire a lawyer and all that, but it's easier to take it down and cheaper. I'm hitting the 5th string. I'm hitting the 5th string, 4th string. You can put in there. That right there snare sliding down using the second string is equal to the E. Hear it? I use a lot on like this, pulling the bar back. And that's pretty good. That's a B flat, by the way. That's a F, but the bar is slid off. B flat to a C. Back to the F. Reminds me of that song, Color My World. Anyway, it makes for a pretty little tune there. Little trick thing that I'm hitting all the strings except that first one. I'm going, then I'm pulling back. I'm doing the whole thing. Right. See how I'm doing that? Now that time I hit all of them, that's a pullback. I use that, that's a picking technique. Or hitting top 3 strings with my pick. Get that rhythm going and put some some more chord playing. That's actually a song that we used to do. Goes from a G to a B flat at the 6th fret, then to a C, back, then it goes to the D, back to the C. From B flat to A. Anyway, that's chord playing, and then you can that's something that's a good practice. Skip strings. I'm skipping the middle string, so on all the way. Or two of them, and chord. Back to strumming. From a G to a C to a D. We changed our picking and made it a different song. Now let's do the same song in a country style. All right, well, anyway, I hope you get an idea and I hope you're practicing. And, so simple. Lap steel, like I say, easiest instrument in the world to play, but you got to get your hands on it. You got to keep your dragging fingers down. Learn your strumming patterns, your picking patterns, and whatever it takes. Pinch up on two strings and slide in. You can do that while somebody's playing over a chord, like. And you just come in and let the guitar ring out. Then they change. That's all you need. Easy. Don't think you're going to learn it all in one day. You got to get coordinated with your hands. And I've been doing this for a long time. I'm a guitar player, though, and hadn't been playing the lap steel or the pedal steel, but maybe 4 or 5 years now. Might be longer, I don't know. I started out building cigar box guitars, and then I built my first lap steel, and I'm like, wow, I like the sound of that. So it took off from there. Okay, everybody be safe out there. And Tucker, there's my strings, and listen to this now. I'm assuming that's the kind of noise you're getting, but listen at my bar. I can hear it a little bit. But it don't bother me, not enough. So, if you're getting more buzz than that on your bar right here, I would suggest lowering your pickup height. Sometimes people have their pickup so close to the string, they pick up unnecessary noises. All we need to pick up is the vibration of the string, not none of this. But these are the Dario EXL strings. I believe it was 148 heavy drop C, nickel wound, and I really love them. I was playing in G, C, and D again. Sliding in. Anyway, that's fun little thing to play, fun tune, especially when you got a lead guitar player and a real good piano player that can jam over the top of it. Y'all have a great week out there. Today's Wednesday, and believe it or not, we're at 60-something degrees this morning. I am loving the fall feeling weather. This is the second day. Not only is it cool, it's dry. And I love dry air because we don't get much of that here in South Georgia because we have so much rain and humidity that comes out of the ground and rises up the fog every morning. But this morning it was pretty and clear. Probably not going to be a lot of dew on the grass and all that. So y'all have a great week.